good afternoon, good day, good night, good whatever, wherever you're from watching this. Today is it's March 13th. I thought it was March 23rd. Today is March 13th. How long has it been, man?
Too long.
Too fucking long. Yeah, how long? We stopped doing this like September, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah, maybe 6 months.
Yeah, it's been 6 months, man. Man, I'm kind of shy in front of the camera. That's how
Yeah,
long it's been.
but we actually tried to record it in November.
Yeah, we did, and we kind of couldn't because,
We just
yeah, we just couldn't, yeah, because Skype got banned over here and we couldn't use it, and my computer's kind of fucked up, so I couldn't use Zoom. Yeah, yeah. So since Skype has been unblocked now, we can use it, and hopefully we can have the podcast back. We can have the guests back. I really miss this, to be honest with you. I've missed this. I've missed everything about this shit.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We were on a fucking roll in 2022.
yeah.
Yeah,
On
we
to
nearly
well,
we
on
nearly
to
hit. Yeah, we nearly hit 1K. We nearly hit 1 fucking K, man.
we're 40 off it. Well, 45.
45.
Yeah,
Shit. Last time I
yeah.
checked, we were like 75. We're like 70.
Pretty. Let me check.
Let's check it off. Let's see. Man, last
So,
night, about it was around like 3 a.m. I forgot the name of the podcast. That's how long it's been.
oh
I was like,
God,
what did we call our podcast again? I was in the shower. Yeah, I came home late from gym and I was in the shower and I was like, what the fuck we used to call our podcast again? I literally had to check the name. I forgot. I didn't even know. I kind of forgot. I was like, man, what the fuck we
it's
used to
been
call a podcast again? Yeah, it's been so long. It's been 6 months. Yeah, the last time we did a show, I didn't know how to fucking drive, and now my car is in the fucking is on my fucking parking spot. It's in the
yeah.
parking lot. Yeah. Last
We're
time
on.
we talked, yeah, we last time we talked, I didn't even know how to fucking drive. Now I've changed like 2 cars, and tomorrow morning I'm going for the third, maybe buy a new car. My dad going to a fucking car dealership. So now I'm changing cars like every fucking month. I used to dream about having a car. Now I'm like changing a car like every fucking week. It's been so long, man. Last time I checked, you used to be good looking, Ollie. I had to do it. I had to fucking do it. I had to do it. I had to. I had to. Yeah, I had to. Last time we, no more jokes. No more jokes. All right, no more jokes. All right, serious.
We're
No more
on. We're on 954 subs.
54. So how much we need? We need 46.
50.
Yeah, 56 or
Um,
40. Yeah,
yeah,
46.
56. No, yeah, 46. My bad.
46. We need 46 more subs. Man, don't I might be shit at math, but I'm not shit at fucking counting and shit. I'm shit at everything. Everything. Academically, I'm kind of stupid.
All right.
Fighting, I'm kind of a genius. All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
say
what are we talking about, man?
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
what?
something first. We don't get
Yeah.
to 1,000 by the end of March. We're never posting again.
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna post it. We're gonna go at a fucking heart, man. We're gonna go. We're gonna try for 2 weeks. See how it's like get our momentum back. You know what I'm talking about. Then we're gonna have fucking shows with guests on, and we're gonna do a lot of things. We're gonna do a lot of collabs and shit. Yeah, tough times, man. Tough times. But we're gonna go through this. So what are we talking about? We've got a lot of shit that we need to talk about. A lot of shit. The last time I checked, Conor McGregor was not bisexual. Do you remember the fucking thing on Twitter? He liked fucking gay porn.
No,
You don't know. You didn't know.
no.
Man, it went everywhere. Conor McGregor liked fucking a video of some dude jerking off. That's what he liked. Yeah, on Twitter, because you can see, right? There's like who he followed, who he, I don't know, his tweets, his retweets and shit. And there's a section called likes. Some guy saw it and posted it, and it got everywhere fucking viral. Yeah. And last time on pay-per-view, he had his wife, massage his chest on. And in my head, I was like, Connor, no matter how hard you try, everyone saw you like gay porn. I mean, it's 2023. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Last time I was online. I was on Instagram. We didn't have fucking 356 genders. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I've just had breaking news coming in.
Yeah. What is
Tom
it?
Aspinall's back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wants to fight Cyril Gahn or the Polish guy. I always forget his name. Polish guy.
Polish guy in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, the guy who fought Volkov. What's his name?
Oh, Marcin Tybura. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it.
in Poland. He wants to fight in his home.
Let's do it, man. I mean, I've been waiting for Tom Aspinall for a long time. I mean, was that before or after we stopped the podcast? Oh yeah, that was after we stopped the podcast. Yeah, that was no, that was before. Yeah,
It
I
was
remember
just
doing it.
before. It was like a month.
Yeah, it was it was a couple of months before that. So yeah, I'm glad Tom Aspinall is back. I love this. I love the matchup with him and Cyril Gahn, knowing that Cyril Gahn cannot wrestle. I mean, I'm kind of being harsh on Cyril Gahn here, but he cannot fucking wrestle. Like you
Yeah.
can probably take him down. I know I can definitely take him down. I don't know about you, but I can definitely take him down. I've seen. I mean, when you get out wrestled by Francis Ngannou, that kind of shows you that you're not a good wrestler. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. No, I'm not trying to shit on Cyril Gahn. Well, last time when he lost to Francis, he got an offer from Habib to go to Dagestan and train wrestling. But he turned it down. Why would you turn it down, though? Why would you turn it down? If I had an offer from Habib telling me to come train, I would do it. I would take the offer. I would take it. Why not? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. He did it again because we told him again, like, come on, come to Dagestan and train. I don't know if he's gonna do it though. Maybe this time he'll do it. You gotta smarten up, man. Come on, you gotta train with your wrestling. Your striking is already good. But that fight with John Jones, man, John Jones, he might look fat now, but he is still the greatest of all time. I used to say George St. Pierre is the greatest of all time.
I've
But
always
now,
said John Jones.
watching John Jones beat the fuck out of Cyril Gahn, he's the greatest of all time. And and back in the day, when there were rumors of John going up to heavyweight division, and I told you guys, I said he might fight Cyril Gahn. I picked Cyril to beat him. But then
I
after the
think
Francis Ngannou fight, I knew if he fought John Jones, if he goes in without his wrestling, without training any wrestling, he's gonna get whooped. And he got whooped. I was man, I was ready to watch a 5-round war. I
yeah,
had my
same. I
noodles on.
was.
Yeah, I was shocked. I had my noodles on. I'm a big fan of cup noodles. You come into my house, I'm gonna give you cup noodles every night. So I just went. I was gonna eat my cup noodles. I poured hot water in it. I waited 3 minutes. I was gonna start eating my cup noodles. The fucking fight was over. I was like, what the fuck, man? Even
I,
John said it. Even John said it. He said, I'm not gonna, put too much into it. It's gonna be an easy fight. But god damn it, man. I was gonna enjoy my cup noodles. Jesus, John Jones, you owe me a fucking cup noodle, man. I don't care if you're the greatest of all time, I'll whoop your ass. You owe me cup noodles. One box of cup noodles. What do you
and
think? What do you think, though? What do you think about John?
yeah, I think he's the greatest. Well, I think it was a bit of a debate. I've always said he's the best. It's between him and George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say
But Yeah, what
He
about
actually,
Yeah, come
he
on, come on,
actually
go
3 years ago, I would put Anderson Silva in the debate, but I can't now.
In my 3 years ago, in my GOAT ranking, I mean, you can never have multiple GOATs. There will always be one GOAT and guys who came close. I always had George St. Pierre as a GOAT, Demetrius Johnson a close second, and I had John Jones a third. Now, John Jones is number one. Gotta say, if
Oh
John
yeah,
Jones beats Stipe Miocic, and listen, Stipe Miocic fight is happening in July, isn't it? It's happening in July.
yeah, July, International
And
Fight Week.
Stipe should have gotten the title shot. Stipe should have gotten the title shot instead of Cyril Gane. But it didn't happen. Now, Stipe is 40 years old, coming off that horrible knockout, right?
Yeah,
All I'm saying, if Stipe is what he was in 2017, 2018, and if he is that good, and if he's ready, and he's like that Stipe, that 2016 Stipe, and if John Jones beats that guy, he will be number one forever. And who's gonna be next for John Jones if he beats Stipe though?
yeah.
There's
So
always a
I
debate.
think, looking at the heavyweights, there is that Russian Pavlovich.
Yeah,
Pavel.
Pavlovich, yeah. Sergey
Uh,
Pavlovich. He was
there's
a
no one
backup.
else
He was
really.
a backup. He was a backup
Yeah.
for the pay-per-view, yeah. So that means he might become the backup for this upcoming heavyweight title bout
Right.
again.
I'm gonna go through the top 10 of the heavyweights and John Jones Stipe, which will happen next. I think
Yeah.
Stipe's fucked. I think after that knockdown out, he hasn't been the same since. Even against Cormier in the trilogy, he just wasn't himself.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens.
Siragan, it's already happened.
Yeah.
Plavovich, he'd probably throw the biggest threat, I think.
Yeah, to John Jones, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Blades, no, he'll be
Blaze,
knocked out.
no. Blaze is an interesting matchup. We
It
still
is,
don't
but I
know.
can see,
Yeah.
I see John Jones winning that, but I think Blades, he took. When was Blades' last fight? Oh, it would have been Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, it was Tom Aspinall, and he's got a fight coming up with Sergey
Is
Pavlovich.
does he? Oh yeah,
I don't
April
know.
23rd. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a great fight. The
yeah,
winner
it's
of
such a
that will
great fight. Yeah,
the
we'll get
winner of
a
that
title
will
shot.
fight the winner of Stipe Jones.
Yeah,
Number
definitely. Who's next?
5,
Who's next?
Ty 2000. John
Tyson
Jones.
was coming off 2 losses. He needs a couple more wins.
Tom Aspinall might be interesting.
Tom Aspinall, he needs a couple wins first. But
Yeah,
listen, yeah. But the interesting thing is we still haven't seen John striking at heavyweight. We saw him land a couple shots just to figure the fight out, see how Cyril Gane reacts. But we still haven't seen him, go 100% striking. So in the Stipe fight, we might see that. And if he beats Stipe, and we'll see how his striking is, we can determine whether he can beat guys like Pavlovich and Curtis Blaze, because we know if he fights Pavlovich, he's gonna go to the ground,
yeah.
100%. If he fights Curtis Blades,
He'll stand.
his wrestling defense is gonna be there. So we still don't know. We gotta see that heavyweight fight with him and Stipe to see how he fights. Stipe.
I, this is a Mystic Stanley prediction.
Yeah, go on.
If Blade and John Jones fight, I think John Jones submits them. Guillotine.
Guillotine. I don't
Against the
know.
fence.
Boss choke. Yeah. Kind
I
of.
think
Yeah.
you can be an all American wrestler all you want, but you need jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
That's what
All
we
American, all American aside, though, all American aside, you've got John Jones fighting you. John Jones wrestled with Daniel Cormier, and you saw what he did to Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is an Olympian, even though
number one.
even though he didn't get a medal in the Olympics, he's still an Olympian. Yeah.
Yeah.
So John Jones was able to take him down. I don't know about
E-
Curtis Blazer. Yeah.
Even with Chandler's an all-American wrestler, and when you
Yeah.
fought Poirier, we saw what happened when you have a bit of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You get choked.
Chandler took him down, but Poirier had that jiu-jitsu in him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oliveira. When
Oliveira,
Oliveira
Oliveira
fought,
didn't do good on the ground against Chandler. But that's last year. We're talking about this year. Everything is different. Charles Oliveira is fighting Beneil Dariush. We're
that's
talking
such a
about,
good.
yeah, I'm so hyped for that
I'm
one.
so, I just want Billy to get that title shot so bad.
Yeah, I want to see that Islam fight. I want to see
Wait,
that Islam fight.
isn't Darius from Iran? Oh, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, Dariush, that's a Persian name.
Oh, I thought Gamrot was going to beat him.
I kind of debated over, but I knew that Beneil was gonna beat him. Hey, speaking of Gamrot, did you watch his last fight?
Against Turner.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
It was a fun fight.
It was a fun fight, but who do you think won though? It was a close fight.
I think Gamrot done enough.
I mean, he got hurt on the feet multiple times, but the
The ref,
wrestling was there. And the wrestling was there.
obviously, it was in the moment. So,
Yeah.
so in the moment, obviously, when the decision gets called, you're like, oh, he should have won then. But if you watch it back, I'll watch it back tonight. But it might even be Turner. I just can't really remember. I just remember the wrestling. I don't remember
Yeah.
any striking.
Yeah. I
Turner's
don't.
a dangerous guy, though.
Yeah. Turner's dangerous, man. He's dangerous. He's tall. That's the only issue. That's the only issue 155ers will have with him.
Yeah.
That's a great advantage. He's 6'3".
If you fight
He's
someone
six,
like
yeah.
if you fight someone like Chandler, who's 5'8", 7,
Yeah,
8,
Chandler's 5'8". You fight Chandler, Chandler's fucked.
who the heck? How tall is Drew Dober?
Drew Dober is like 5'11", I think.
Oh, okay, so he's decent. Drew Dober's on a killer streak. He's ranked 14.
Okay. And he's beating black guys as well. Just putting it
Who's?
out there. Just putting it out there. YouTube, don't take this down. Just putting it out there. He's
Oh,
beating
left
black
it out.
guys.
Did you see Terrence McGinley's last fight
Yeah.
where he got? Oh my god!
That was horrible.
It's
That
a
was horrible.
nasty KO.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That was
But
horrible, man. That was
McGinney's
horrible.
head was gone. He was calling out all YouTubers for fights before the fight, saying, "Oh, once I smash this guy, I'll fight Jake Paul, KSI," and then we see what happens.
Yeah.
Talking
He
about
was
Jake Paul,
talking about Jake Paul. He got the humble pie, man.
just need
Yeah.
he just needs to be finished now forever.
My dog beat him. My dog beat him. Speaking of dogs, I named my dog Tommy. I wish he was here right now. If he was here right now, he wouldn't let me shoot the podcast. He's a fucking, he's a ball, he's an energy ball. He's a fur ball of energy. Tommy, that was a funny thing. When Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul, I told my dad, I was like, Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul. And it was like, who the fuck is Jake Paul? Who the fuck is Tommy Fury? Are you talking about Tommy, our dog? I'm like, no, dad, just the guy. He was like, you seriously named your dog after this guy? I was like, no. The day I named my dog Tommy, I wasn't even talking, I wasn't even thinking about Tommy Fury. I named my dog Tommy. I got his ID card, Tommy, the name Tommy. And then I went home and I saw news about Tommy Fury. I was like, God damn it, why did I name my dog Tommy? Now if I get a chance to talk to Tommy Fury, I'm gonna be embarrassed. Yeah,
You
seriously.
know what fight I'm most looking forward to? Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal.
Is it this weekend? Is it happening this weekend?
No, it's
Oh, it's
in
on the
April.
Sonya card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
Just
weekend's
one thing. Yeah, one thing. Yeah, last night, no, 2 nights ago, when I was watching UFC, my TV got fucked up. So pray for me. If my TV doesn't get fixed by Wednesday, I'm gonna have to buy a brand new TV. Do you know what happened with my TV? Did I tell you?
No.
I was watching, and it was the women fighting. Women. And since I talk shit about women fighting all the time, as soon as the fight started, my TV got fucked. I don't know what goes on. Like, do you know what happens? Like ghosting effect. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
So that happened to my TV. So I took it to the repair shop and I said, "Can you fix it?" He was like, "Man, this TV, it's an old TV. It's not old. I bought it in like 2012." Like
Right.
he's like, this is an old TV. I don't know if I can find the parts to fix it, but I'll give you a call on Wednesday. If it fixed by Wednesday, you can have your TV back. If not, then you gotta have a buy a brand new TV. And I don't know if I can afford a brand new fucking TV, man. Can I borrow your TV?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, yeah. Like
We
I'm gonna
got
come
some
up.
amazing events coming up. Just looking at them. And we
Yeah,
got Edwards Usman 3. Got
yeah. It starts early though. It starts in the afternoon, which is I hate it. I fucking hate cars in the afternoon because
I don't feel
like,
the same.
yeah, like
It's better.
imagine, like it's so much fun to eat a goddamn pizza at 3 a.m. while you're watching the prelims. That's more fun for me than watching the fight at I don't know 8 p.m. And it's convenient. I can I'm not gonna fall asleep. But what will happen then is my shift is gonna be fucked. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta work. I'm working two jobs. I'm working at my dad's dealership, and I'm also working at my own shop. I'm gonna close it after the New Year's Eve, Persian New Year's Eve, which is it like it's like a week or so. After that, I'm gonna close down the shop, and I'm gonna go 100% into the dealership. I'm gonna have a bit free. I'm gonna have more free time on my hand because we've got a couple guys working in there already. Yeah, it's gonna be my hands are gonna be free. I'm gonna have more time. I'm gonna spend time on my fighting career and my on the dealership and stuff, making more money. I'm gonna spend more time on the podcast. Yeah, man, everything's gonna go back to the way it was. I hope so. I hope so.
Oh, Gaethje versus Rafael Fasiq on
Is it
Saturday.
please tell me this one is this weekend.
This
Since
Saturday.
internet, yeah, oh my God. Since internet's been so fucked up in Iran, I'm not really online that much. Like only can text me like tonight, and my VPN is not gonna work, so I'm not gonna maybe like text them for like next week. That's how it's been. Like I'm not really online that much anymore.
Sterling versus Budo. Wow.
Well, wait a minute. Is Sterling versus Silva happening, or is it
It's booked.
him?
It got booked Saturday, 6th of May.
But, but wait a minute. But they're saying that Sugar Sean is happening.
Sugar Sean is, I think it's the backup.
Oh
They
yeah.
want to do, I think they want to do, what's his name? O'Malley versus Marab for the interim.
Well, how soon are they gonna do that though? But speaking of Marab, we'll speak about his fight. In a minute. What Marab is not gonna fight very soon, is he? He's
I
not gonna
don't
fight.
think, I don't see him fighting for it until the end of the year. I just want Aljamain. I don't want Aljamain and Marab fighting.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
They're not. They're too loyal to each other.
Yeah, they're too
But
loyal, and it's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen.
I can
I will
see
talk about it. Yeah,
Sterling versus Volkanovski happening.
yeah. After he's finished with Volkanovski, after Volkanovski's finished with what's his name?
Yerry Rodriguez.
Guy Rodriguez,
I want
and
that
see what goes
car. I
there.
want that in Mexico.
Yeah, let's do it in Mexico.
So we don't have. Well, UFC 288 is in May. We don't have an event for 289. So June, Volkanovski versus Jerry Rodriguez, and Moreno versus
Pantoja.
Pantoja. Yeah, they do that.
Pantoja's next, isn't he? Pantoja, he was promised a title shot, wasn't
Yeah, he is.
he? Yeah,
Figueiredo's
all right.
going to bantamweight as well.
Good for him.
Figueiredo
But,
versus Piotr Jan. Book it.
yeah. I don't
That's
like that
great
match.
fight.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I don't like it because one of the guys is going to lose. And
Jan.
we've seen Peter Yan lose many times.
It's sad, really. I never thought I
Yeah.
could get this sad over a Russian fighter.
All right. So we're going to start talking about this weekend's fight card that happened, the Morab fight, the Morab and Yan, the Morab and Yan fight. So what do you think about them? What do you think about the fight? I don't, the whole thing. What do you think about it?
I think Merab just mauled him.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about Yondo? Do you think he was a step behind? Do you think he's done? Do you think he's I don't know, he
think
just
he's done. It depends how we're using this, right? Done and like, no, I don't think he's done fighting, but I see him being like the gatekeeper. Like,
yeah,
like
because how many times he's lost? He's like
yeah, he's
one and
lost four
four.
in his last five.
Yeah,
Sterling DQ, which, in all fairness, I'm a massive Sterling fan, but he faked that. It's so obvious.
yeah.
But Sterling beat him fair and square in the rematch.
So that's two. Then he won.
He should be. I 16-4 and won no contest.
All right, let's not talk about the no contest here. What happened happened, right? So he lost to Sterling.
And then
Then
he
he beat Peter
beat.
Yan. He beat Peter. He beat Corey Sandhagen. So then he lost to Sterling again. So he's 1-2 now. Then he lost to O'Malley. That's 1-3. Then he lost to Murad. That's 1-4. He's 1-4 in his last fight.
And
That does
Marab
not
was
look
the
good.
most convincing loss.
Murad beat the fuck out of Peter Yan though. That
Marab,
was
I can. Once Aljo's gone out of the division, Marab's champ.
maybe it could happen. It could happen, but
I want to see Sterling Cejudo because we know Cejudo's had 3 years out.
yeah.
But I think Sterling's going to beat him.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But
Jan
about
makes
Murad,
a very.
yeah,
Jan
about
makes a
Murad, let's talk
mistake.
about it. Yeah.
Jan makes a mistake. It's a very common boxing wrestling where when someone shoots, he goes like this.
Yeah.
You notice how every time he gets shot on, he does this.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't get his hands down quick enough.
So yeah, that's one thing my coach always tells me. Is like if you're fighting a wrestler, you gotta keep your hands in a position where you can defend the shot and defend, punches and the takedown. So when I'm fighting a wrestler, here's what I always do. I've got a pretty long reach. I mean, my hands are long. I've got long feet, long legs. I always keep the distance, right? I always go in and out. But when a wrestler is coming in with heavy hands, I move. I use my head movement and I, parry the punches. So I like to keep my hands moving. So if he goes down, I can go for a sprawl and grab him, couple knees. He always goes up. So Marab goes in, punches him. His hands are up. So and Marab shoots like a fucking maniac for a takedown and gets him down. That's the issue over there. That's what you were talking about. But
Yeah.
for Piotr Yan, I don't know what's next for him, man. Like who we got in the division.
Piotr Jan, honestly,
Yeah,
just give him. He's been through Piotr. I can see him fighting the winner. No, I can't actually. Maybe the winner of Rob Font versus what's that guy called? Adrian
Giannis.
Yanez.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But
Dom.
but Dominic Cruz, yeah, that could happen as well. But listen to this. Listen to this. That loss, his loss against Morocco, that was his most convincing loss, though, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
with Sterling, the first fight, it was a DQ. You always say, "Oh my God, it's a DQ." The second fight, a lot of guys said that, "Oh my God, he should have won." The Sean O'Malley fight, a lot of guys said that it was a robbery. But this one, it was a 50-45. That was a 50-45. That was the most convincing loss of his career. Even before the UFC,
Hmm?
even before the UFC, his loss before the UFC, that was a controversial decision. This loss, it was convincing. We knew that Peter Yan lost. We knew. I couldn't watch the fight, so I watched the replays in the morning. When I watched the fight, when I watched it happen in real time, I saw it and I was like, man, Peter Young's gotta get going. He needs to finish. Like the first round, we always knew that Peter Young likes to take the first round off, see what the opponent's got in the bag. And then the second round came and I was like, he's gonna start now. And then the third round came and I was like, he's gonna start now. And the fourth round, the fifth round, and I was like, man, Peter Young just got beat. And he got beat convincingly. I was shocked. I was really shocked. But I'm not surprised that because Marab is a machine. That's his nickname, the machine. He's got a fucking cardio for days. That wrestling is there, the stand up. He's got the chin. Like you said, Marab could be the champion if Aljamain Sterling leaves the division.
Let's be real. If Piotr Young can take down Sean O'Malley, Marab's gonna.
Marab's gonna finish him if he
I
finishes.
I love Sean O'Malley, but
Yeah,
I think I just stick to fighting strikers because
yeah,
I want to see Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Ferreira again.
yeah. The rematch needs to happen.
I think it could if Ferreira beats Sandhagen, which I think he will.
Yeah, because he's the number one contender, right?
Yeah,
Sean O'Malley is the number one
Sean is number
contender.
one. I don't know. It's such a fun, weird decision.
Yeah.
Division. But I, I think Sterling will leave that division.
I think Sterling will leave the division by the end of the year.
Yeah, I think he'll fight. I don't see him beating Volkanovski. That's
Me
way
too.
too. I
Yeah,
think he'll put up a good fight, maybe win a
yeah,
round or two. But Volkanovski's a killer.
yeah.
If
I agree.
Volkanovski, right, let's talk about Volkanovski Islam. What was
Yeah.
your scorecard?
Initial reaction, I thought Islam won. But
Yeah,
when I
same.
watched the
48.
replays, the fourth round, that was a mistake by Volkanovski. He shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got fucking he got distracted by Islam's corner. Now here's the thing. That's why they tell corners don't talk to the other fighter. And Volkanovski got distracted, and Islam got his back. Now, does that count? I mean, he took him. He had his back for the entire round. So yeah, even though he didn't do any damage, he got the round because Volkanovski couldn't do anything. But that fight was a great fight, man. He showed that Islam is human. He showed that
breaking
Islam is
news!
human.
Breaking news
Yeah.
about Volkanovski and Yeri Rodriguez is targeted for International Fight Week, July,
When? Where is it though?
Las Vegas.
Come on. Still in Mexico, man. Jesus. Still in Mexico. But Mexico is going to be like
Yeah,
Brazil, though. Mexico will be like Brazil. And Brazilian fans,
they're nuts.
they're nuts. Did you see they were like fucking throwing shit at Moreno?
Yeah,
Like He's a
No
champion. He
need.
beat your guy. He just beat your guy.
Oh, no need.
He,
Why would you do that to Moreno? He's such a nice man.
he's such a nice man. I mean, I've never seen Moreno be an asshole to anybody. Moreno's a nice guy. Moreno's one of the nicest fighters in the division, in the whole UFC, let alone the division. I think the Brazilian fans need to turn it down a bit. I mean, come on. You don't do that to a guy who just won a championship belt. He just won a championship belt after his gym got fucked. So, yeah, what were we talking about before you told me the breaking news?
The Islam Falkov fight.
Yeah, Islam. We talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about the James Krause situation. So Islam and Volkanovski. Islam and Volkanovski was the fight that I thought Islam and Charles Oliveira was gonna be.
Yeah.
I thought that Charles Oliveira and Islam were gonna go to a decision and it's gonna be close. Now that happened, you know, congratulations, Islam. But the Volkanovski fight, that was epic. Volkanovski showed his wrestling and Islam showed his striking. I was really convinced that both guys are the best. They're the best in the division. And when it comes to fighting each other, I mean, Islam won, but my God, Volkanovski showed that he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. He's number two pound for pound. John Jones is number one. He's number two. I get it. It's John Jones. But speaking of Volkanovski, you just said the fight is, happening. We'll give our prediction in the fight week for that fight. But we talked about Moreno, and I cannot talk about Moreno without James Krause coming up. What happened with James Krause? Can you explain it to me?
I didn't really look into it too much. It's something to do with betting. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's something to do with betting and fraud, potentially.
Let
Fraud.
me search it up actually, because I haven't really been listening to it because I just don't like
Yeah,
it.
I didn't even get to listen to
Remember,
it.
remember we called his gym and we thought
Yeah,
he picked up and he was something he picked up was like horrible. It sounded like James. What's his name?
James Krause. It was
Krause.
James Krause. I'm 100% sure that was James Krause. It sounded like just like him.
Well, yeah, I know that. But we're like, is it?
Yeah, but his gym got closed down though. His fighters got what couple of his fighters got released from the UFC. I mean, it's a case of fraud. I don't know if he's spending time in jail or is he on bail or anything. Because I don't know what happened.
No,
But it
I
was
think he's just been
talk.
fined.
How much?
I don't really know.
I mean,
Enough.
it's betting. Yeah, it's fixed. I mean, what I remember, it was there were talks of him potentially fixing fights and betting on them. That's what happened, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, you fix a fight, you tell the fighters, all right, you're gonna lose, and the guy who wins, I'll put $1 million on that guy, and then you win money. That's what happened. I think. I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't even get into it. But yeah, I hope everything gets fixed and all that. So yeah, what are we gonna talk about next though?
What?
Usman, yeah, Usman. We're gonna talk about Usman and Edwards.
We haven't actually spoke about that first fight. Well, second fight.
Yeah,
Because we were gone. I was on holiday while it was
yeah, you were
happening.
on holidays. Yeah, you were on holidays.
I wanted to stay up for it, but I had to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, so I would only got like an hour's sleep. So I was like, I'll sleep for it. Me and my dad at breakfast had to do the phone on because I didn't want you to spoil it. So I was like, "Ja." So we watched it, and I was like, I had it 49-46 until that shot.
Yeah.
Usman. Round one, and that shot. Firstly, because the sun was glaring on the screen, I thought it was Usman who kicked him, and then I saw it. And then I saw the red
You
shorts.
see, even you can tell black guys apart. You're racist.
No, it was the glare.
I got you. You're racist, you little racist piece of shit. I got you. All right. I'm just joking. But yeah. Jesus, that was too much. Yeah, I like to joke around a bit. Yeah. I hope we don't get taken down though after a comeback. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
what are
god.
we gonna do? The rematch. The rematch is happening. It's a
And
trilogy. What's going to happen?
still.
And still, you're going and still. I don't know. I'm not gonna give a prediction. To be honest with you. I don't know. Stylistically,
Edwards is going to smash his face in again, but
all right,
even worse.
all right. Wait. I'm gonna tell you something. That fight, Leon Edwards got gassed after the second round. Didn't he? He got gassed. He's not gonna gas this time. The fight is in England, isn't it?
Yeah,
The fight is in London. So he's not gonna gas out. The wrestling is gonna be there. Obviously he took him down. Striking, I'm giving it to Leon. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a close fight. I can see Usman winning. Maybe like take him down, try really hard and take him down, finally get him tired. I can see Edwards getting a submission, maybe if he could get his back again. I can see him getting a knockout. Usman is definitely not gonna do that head thing, He does like a fucking boxer. I can see them fight going to a distance, maybe.
yeah,
Anything could happen. The co-main event, Rafael Fiziev and Justin Gaethje. Now, I'm gonna say this: Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev are gonna kick the shit out of each other's legs.
yeah,
It's gonna be a fun, striking fight. Justin Gaethje could potentially go for takedowns, but we know that he doesn't like that. Even though he's got like hundred and something wrestling matches in his college career. I don't know. He doesn't like wrestling. But
yeah.
I'm kind of leaning towards Cage.
Same. But I can see a way Zeke wins.
Yeah, I could see him I could see him out striking him if he goes in there with a slick striking fight, go in there and be slick, evade the punches, land around, that
Yeah,
shit. But I'm kind of leaning towards Justin because Justin's got the heavier hand, he's got the heavier leg kicks. Striking wise, I'm going with Fiziev. The power is on Justin Gaethje's side. The wrestling is on Justin Gaethje's side. The submission, even though he doesn't have his only one submission win, I'm going with Justin Gaethje on that one. Striking again, take the technique, the speed also could be on Kazeem's side. I don't know. It's an interesting fight. Who's
yeah.
on the Coco main event? The Coco main event. The
Co-
feature bout.
Coco.
Yeah, the Coco main event. I call it the Coco main event.
I was calling the feature about
Yeah, the
Gunnar
feature.
Nelson versus Brian Arena.
Ah man, two of my favorite guys. What are they? Two of my favorite guys. That shouldn't have happened.
Gunnar Nelson is not submitting, dominating them on the ground.
Yeah, if he takes him down, yeah, it's gonna be over. If he takes him down, it's gonna be for gun. What's the Coco co-main event? Because I don't know. I don't remember I don't remember the card at all.
Oh,
Because
it's
yeah.
it's Jennifer Meyer versus Casey O'Neill.
Ah, come on. Why would you gotta put that fight on the pay-per-view? Come on, man. If the fight's boring, the British crowd is gonna boo the shit out of that fight.
Oh yeah, Casey
Oh yeah.
O'Neill submitting her.
Oh yeah. Is it Casey? Oh, she's fighting Casey O'Neill. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna watch it. I love Casey O'Neill. I love Casey O'Neill. I'm a big fan of Casey O'Neill. All right, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I'm gonna watch that fight. I love Casey O'Neill.
Do you want to hear the next fight?
Who's fighting before
Marvin
them?
Vettori versus Roman.
Oh yeah, Robin. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't even know they were fighting this week.
And they
Man.
are.
Yeah, it's all on me. It's all on me. I didn't do my research before this. Sorry. Oh my god, that's such a fun fight as well. That's such a fun fight too. I love this
Oh,
card. I love this card. I love this card, man. I love this card. It's a shame it's starting a bit early, but I love this. I love this card. I'm
do you
going
know?
with Marvin Vittori. I'm going with Marvin Vittori. Casey O'Neill. I'm going with Gunnar Nelson, Justin Gaethje, and I'm gonna say Leon Edwards.
I'm going with. I'm going to go with Roman,
Interesting.
Casey O'Neill,
Yeah.
Gaethje, Edwards.
Gunnar Nelson and Barbarina.
Nelson.
Nelson. All right. That's it. I
Oh,
think that's it for today. Yeah.
hang on. We got more news. Kai Kara France versus
Yeah.
Armin Albazian.
I haven't heard his name.
Armin
Oh, Amir Albazi.
Albazi.
Yeah. Amir. Yeah. That's a great fight.
Rank 3 against rank 7.
That's a
When
great
was
fight.
Kai? Didn't Kai have a fight recently?
No, no.
Has he not? I hasn't fought since July.
Yeah, he hasn't fought since
When is
July.
this targeted? June 3rd. What's what all this fight news? They must know the best podcast is back.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's been 47 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, that's
wrap
good
up.
enough.
Yeah, that is good enough for today for the first time back in 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I haven't talked to you for this long since September and all. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We are back. The show is back on the road. We're gonna be dominating this podcast division, I like to call it. We're back. The show is back. I'm just glad that I'm doing this again. I haven't done this in a while. I've missed this. I've missed you guys. I've missed this little piece of shit. I've missed my desk. I've missed my ring light. I've missed everything. I've missed this. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. It's 12:30 in the morning, 12:30 a.m. I'm hungry, and I've had food poisoning for the last 2 days. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week after the Usman fight. We'll
Come on,
be
Edwards.
Yeah. Let's go, Edwards. Let's go, Edwards or Usman, whoever wins. I don't care. I just want to enjoy the fights. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week, I guess, if we don't die.